everybody, welcome back to the Demonetized podcast, episode 18. What up? After a week hiatus, we're back in shape-ish. I'm a dude talking to you in a microphone. My name is Endigo. I'm also joined to my right by the dinner-eating, yet illustrious Maya Fennec. Hey, Maya.
Hi.
How you doing?
I've been better.
Yeah, well, you've been worse, too, on the last episode.
Yeah, I'm finally, I'm wearing makeup for the first time in, 2 weeks. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta say, you look way more lively than you did last time, so that's good to know. Great job.
Thank you.
And of course, also from the western shores of France, the one and only creative genius Day by Day.
Oh, I got toast in my mouth. Sorry.
We're just having dinner right now. Full disclaimer: me and Maya ordered delivery dinner from onlinepizza.se. Shout out, not sponsored. And it was supposed to arrive a while ago, and it didn't. And it arrived just now, as we were about to start recording. So here we are.
So I went to make
eating
some toast.
some yeah,
I'm
having some our old fries.
I don't mind old fries.
Maya,
I quite like if it's a bit chewy, as long as it's not totally soggy. It's all right.
Yeah, no, these are
That's all right.
They're all right. They could have been better, but they're absolutely edible. And the gyros, what's it called? Is it called gyros?
I don't know.
Gyros.
Fajita.
I don't know.
No. Fajita? No. Wait. Let me Google.
I don't know what
gyros
that is
English.
I don't know what that is in English.
Gyros is a Greek.
No, it's called gyro or gyro, whatever. It's kind of like kebab.
Yeah. Cool.
Minced, kind of. It's really good. So I'm having that with fries. Maya's having some kind of Indian masala, honey, whatever thing.
Butter, chicken tikka masala.
That looks so good. What's on your toast, Dave?
Marmite was on my toast. It's all gone now. Cause I ate it.
Dude.
Do you like Marmite?
What's Marmite?
Not a big fan. It's like mesmör basically, but worse. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's this super soap.
Sorry.
Hey, I've got that alarm toast as well.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Dude, I've seen there are videos on YouTube of people introducing Japanese people to Marmite and Vegemite for the first time.
Yeah.
And their faces of shock and horror when they taste what looks to be a tasty sweet spread. Oh my god.
Yeah, but you have to have it in moderation. There's loads of people introduce it to people and they'll have a spoonful of it, and it's just so stupid because if you have it toast, you literally have a tiny bit on the knife and you spread it out, and it's just super savory. Because when I first was introduced to it, I didn't really understand it, but then when I realised, I really like it,
Yeah.
But I think Swedish caviar is kind of the same thing, because you get it in a tube and you kind of squeeze it out in circles on the sandwich, and it's a very weird thing for people who are not from Sweden.
Quite intense.
But it's kind of same savory, kind of salty. It's somewhat similar to Marmite.
Yeah. It's super, intense, so you got to be sparing with it.
Yeah.
So, how are you two guys doing? I know you've had a pretty crazy couple of weeks. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about last week. We couldn't record. I was so sick.
No, don't you have to apologize.
Fever for.
I'm just checking in to hear how you guys are doing.
Yeah. I've seen you feel bad every now and then from various diseases, as we all do. We're all human. But you've been really out of it. My God, I was starting to get worried. But I'm very happy to see you back in shape finally. How are you doing now, Maya, compared to back then?
I'm.
Because you had thing after thing, on a conveyor belt.
Really unlucky.
Yeah. What?
So first I have my sleeping disorder thing.
Yeah.
And we're starting to investigate that. So I've been sleeping with all this kind of crazy machines, EKG systems, connected to me. And then I got the wisdom tooth thingy right after that. I have a wisdom tooth growing out, and it got an infection, and it just spread to my whole cheek, and I got a high fever from that and was knocked out for 3 or 4 days. And then when I finally started to feel better, I got the worst cold virus infection thingy, and I've just been out with fever for almost a week. And I've basically just been sleeping this time.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
How you feeling now?
I'm feeling better.
That's good.
Like I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that like this past 2 weeks I've basically just been sleeping on the couch all day and then like lying and coughing in bed all night.
Yeah.
So I'm very glad to be sitting up now and to be recording the podcast and
Yeah, we were able to go outside yesterday, 2 days ago, shopping for Christmas presents.
that was really nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just take it like small steps at a time.
It's probably like your immune system's just fighting off loads of stuff, so it's hard to recover fast.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you're weak from the
so.
beginning. So yeah, I'm glad it's getting better.
Yeah,
though.
probably.
I think it-
Hopefully by Christmas you'll be
too.
you know, up and running full.
Yeah, I really hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been so frustrating because I had so many videos planned and so many like I have commissioned drawings and stuff, but I haven't even had energy to like sit up. So I've been lying in the sofa and I was like, hey, I need to draw, I need to edit, I need to do stuff, but I've just been like falling asleep and it was like it made me dizzy to sit up or like when I move my head I got all dizzy and then I've been high on like painkillers.
Yeah.
Basically. So it's been really boring and productive week.
But you know, you got to spend time and just recover, because if you try and push it, you just stay ill for longer, I think, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think so. But I'm looking forward to like there's so many things I want to do and I'm so excited to do them. I just don't have any energy, so I've been feeling pretty worthless.
Yeah.
You're not worthless.
But I'm getting there.
Yeah. For sure. How have you been doing, Dave? Since we haven't spoken for 2 weeks now. What's been going on in the land of Dave?
Not much, really. I'm doing pretty good, you know, getting ready for Christmas, kind of working on videos and stuff. But before we go on to me, Enigo, what about you? Because I saw your live stream the other day.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. I've just been feeling. So I haven't caught any of your viruses, thank God.
So weird.
So
Yeah,
sick.
I've been lucky
You've
actually.
been,
Yeah.
like,
yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been feeling physically pretty great. I've actually started going regularly to the gym for the first time in many years.
Nice.
Not a day too early. So I've been going to the gym 4 times a week now for the past couple of weeks, which is good. I'm finally starting to get a little bit less out of shape, which is my end goal before next summer. Trying to stay healthy. But, you know, people have been complaining. I even saw some guy made a video like, Endigo, your channel is slacking. My God,
What?
come on.
Someone made a video?
Yeah, there was some kid who like sitting in his sofa, like, Endigo, man, your channel is bad.
Can you send that to me?
You don't even.
I want to see
you
that
don't
so
even.
It
much.
was so bad.
God,
It was
yeah.
so funny.
And it was like, you don't even diss on Lauren's side. Come on, what are you doing, man? Get a grip.
Wasn't it the same guy who told you you should meme that someone died, or what was it?
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
Send me-
He was
send me
like,
that
yeah,
video after.
Stan Lee passed away,
gotta
and you
see
haven't
that.
even memed on that. Come on.
Yeah, like
What?
you can't call yourself a real YouTuber. You haven't even
Yeah.
memed on Stan Lee passing away.
Yeah,
Crikey.
and like, yeah, and you know, it was a video, but it clearly came from a place of honesty and frustration, and I do get that part, because in his defense, I've been kind of, I guess, slacking is one word one could use over the past few weeks. I just haven't been really feeling it, and there's been a lot of stuff that I think we're gonna talk about at a later date.
I think so too.
But me and Maya have been like planning stuff. I'll tell you off record afterwards.
Yeah.
But for the next year, you know, where our lives are heading.
Yeah.
And stuff like
You've
that.
been taking care of me so much and doing all the like shopping and cooking
Yeah.
food and cleaning, and I'm usually the one who does most of that. So thank you. And
You're welcome. You're
I'm
welcome.
sorry, I've been kind of a burden on you lately.
It's
but-
a burden. It's all right. So you know, I've been taking care of Maya every day, cooking stuff and cleaning and stuff, and just working towards my personal health and long-term plans for life, I guess.
Yeah.
And just playing a lot of video games to like rehab myself from, I don't know, some kind of a minor burnout, I'd say.
Yeah, I think.
So I've been playing hours of video games every day. I've been getting way back into Japanese studying again.
Cool.
I study hours every day, which is also great. I'm at a higher level finally than I was when I stopped studying at school a year ago. I kind of came to a level, and then I got progressively worse as time went by. But now I'm finally like making new progress for the first time in a year, so that's been feeling great. And you know, there hasn't really been that much time to do proper YouTube, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's not a permanent thing, and I think things are gonna make more sense as time goes on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really know what else I could say at this point, but yeah.
That's cool. You know, at least you got a plan and it's moving forward. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. Yeah. I'm just looking at Maya like, what?
Well, since
Maya's just eating food.
Since we haven't done the podcast in 2 weeks, I don't think we've spoken about Rewind, have we?
No, we haven't. God, there is so much we need to talk about.
Yeah, so much has happened with it. So, what did you guys? First of all, what did you guys think of the video?
Let's just start by saying congrats to YouTube for officially having themselves made the most disliked video on YouTube of all time, beating Justin Bieber's Baby in like a week or two.
It's pure,
even.
Yeah, it's like in a week. It's pure poetry. Pure poetry.
Yeah, like 10 million dislikes in its first week.
Can I drink this?
I don't know. I wouldn't drink that.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay.
Sorry. Never mind.
Okay. Don't die, Maya.
What are you drinking?
What was it? Maya found a random glass and said, "Can I drink this?" And it looked really shady, and then she drank it.
It was just water.
Oh.
Okay. It looked very
I think it was
chalky, but
it maybe was like what's it called? Vätskeersättning.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Wait, what's it called?
I don't know.
Replacement.
Liquid replacement. God, we are so
Food
such bad.
replacement.
Whatever.
Something. Sorry.
Something you drink when you are running low on liquid in your body.
I think I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a supplement.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. Supplement. Water
Jesus
supplement.
Christ.
thing
Like an
that I've
iron
been drinking.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It was one of my old glasses with iron supply.
yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
But yeah, so there was this image floating around where they had taken Justin Bieber's dislike bar and the Rewind's dislike bar together in like an image, and somebody tweeted that out and like, oh my God, look at this. And then YouTube, their own Twitter account, retweeted that image and said like, oopsie, or something like that.
Yeah, they have responded.
Yeah, and it was a very like, oh no, kind of jokey response.
Yeah.
Which, given everything that's always going on over at YouTube, felt very tone deaf to me. I don't know. Yeah.
But they also didn't they make a video where they was like, yeah, we hear you, we hear what you're saying, like we're trying to. Like, we're glad for your feedback. We're gonna try to make it better.
They did say that on Twitter.
So
they did say that on Twitter, but they also said that kind of in the video. Like, let's give the people what they want.
So what did you think of the video?
I don't like that. Like, first of all, the Will Smith thing.
Mm-hmm.
That he opens it up,
Yeah, and like I watched H3 did a good video about it.
Yeah.
Where they pointed out that. Like the thing that's wrong with that is not that I dislike Will Smith.
No, yeah.
But he's not the face of YouTube. He's the face of corporations and big, like, big production and professional, like studio stuff, big stuff. And YouTube is so much like, I mean, that's not what YouTube is about. YouTube is about like a platform letting like different creators create what the hell they want from their living room or wherever they are on the planet, and it's
it's a bit disconnected, isn't it? Because you'd think that in Rewind,
for sure.
they would appeal to the audience of YouTube, like, but Will's main audience is off YouTube. Ninja's main audience is off YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's like, they clearly were going to have a bad response when they're featuring like them as two main people. When their audience, their primary audience, is on a different platform or in a different media form, this is just But
Yeah. And actually, ironically, in the very beginning of the video, Will Smith says, if I control Fortnite, if I control Rewind, well, it's basically the same thing at this point. I'd want Fortnite and Marques Brownlee. I had no idea who Marques Brownlee was, but I looked him up because I don't know. I've just
he's
been
like a
stupid
tech
and
review
seen him.
channel, isn't he?
Yeah, kinda, and he's big.
Oh yeah, he's
but
big,
yeah,
yeah.
he does a lot of
he's big.
iPad reviews, stuff like that. I went onto his channel like a couple days after Rewind went out, and he had made a video called "The Problem with YouTube Rewind," and he actually made a pretty good point that Rewind started as a way to celebrate creators, with the very, very first Rewind ever in 2011 being literally Rebecca Black talking about the 10 biggest videos on YouTube that year, like doing a countdown.
Yeah.
That was the official Rewind. Whereas these days, people, the community, and the YouTubers still anticipate and want it to be a celebration of the past year's creators, whereas YouTube has started seeing it as an
Commercial for
ad
their
It's like a
platform.
for
marketing thing.
YouTube.
it's
Exactly.
PR.
Towards advertisers. Like, hey, Coca-Cola company, look who we got. You can put ads on. It's Marques Brownlee and Fortnite. And there is definitely a disconnect there, which really makes sense given those 2 points of view. And, YouTube have been kind of upfront saying like, well, we want to correct our mistakes going forward. I'm not sure how to do that without losing the idea of this being an ad towards advertisers, versus like not to piss off creators even more. Like, they really need to choose one path, and whichever they choose, YouTube themselves probably are gonna be the ones who lose either way. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
HV's video was good as well because he talks about, I think it's like the 2013 ones where he compares it, and like Kasim G's in it, and then, like Kasim G's not very family friendly, you know what I mean? And I think that's the point, is that that's why people are used to like
and
it.
like, and I think like the whole point of YouTube isn't it kind of like anybody can do anything,
Yeah.
and that it's free from like. It isn't
From
as
influence, yeah,
controlled
exactly,
as a TV
yeah,
show, or
yeah.
it's free from influence. Like you can do what you want to do and call your message without having a big company and like poking your back and telling you what to say, or in the studio be correct in this or that way. You can just like do you, and that's what's cool with YouTube. And if they're not featuring that in the like Rewind, and they don't want to show that off as a feature of YouTube, kind of. That's a bit weird, I think.
And it wasn't really,
it
wasn't really like a reflection on YouTube this year. It was kind of more of a reflection on just this year, like Fortnite and stuff like that. But whereas, think about like, I know like Logan's obviously controversial, but there was the boxing fight, which is one of the biggest streaming events of history. You've got Shane Dawson's whole series, you know what I mean, which is...
How was he not in that video?
Yeah, even PewDiePie, obviously, which is kind of a another controversial figure, but still, like they should be referring and like recreating YouTube videos and specific moments rather than just topics that would trend in this year. Do you know what I mean? Because it's YouTube Rewind.
Just like
it's not
animating
Rewind.
in Bongo Cat for the sake of having Bongo
exactly,
Cat.
Yeah. So, but because I didn't mind last year's video. I think Rewind's always going to be a bit disjointed for viewers because they try and fit so many people in, and like there was some cool moments in last year's. I think that was like the fidget spinner and like they had the train moving and stuff. But then this year's, I thought the video itself just wasn't really that entertaining. Like, I don't know, I just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, I do respect the production values of this year's Rewind quite a lot. Like it looked really good. Like the Fortnite scenes looked really good. They weren't probably hard to produce. But from a pure production standpoint, I definitely think they keep stepping up their game every year. I'm always super impressed by whoever directs and edits the videos. But like once you move past that, like the rest is just it's just meaningless kind of fluff, and it kind of caters towards nobody by trying to cater towards everybody except the people who are the actual hardcore, and it just becomes this kind of empty shell of what it should be. I guess it's just really weird.
After I watched it, I was just thinking, imagine if like one of the creators that everyone wants to be in there, someone like Shane or Pewds or Mr. Beast, they did they put the effort in and the money in to make like the rewind that the people wanted. And I just imagine that video with people like Mr. Beast, iDubbbz, Pewds, everyone who's shunned by YouTube, David Dobrik, I think that would be really cool.
Dude, that is a great idea, and I could probably see that happening. I could see Mr. Beast doing that for next year.
Yeah,
like
maybe we should like tweet him like, Mr. Beast, make next year's rewind.
Maybe we could pitch that idea to somebody. Like, make a tweet, like tag PewDiePie or somebody.
Sorry,
and,
what
like,
was the idea?
Say it.
I just had to blow my nose. I'm sorry.
Maya ran away without mentioning.
I didn't want to.
Sorry for the confusion.
That's right, I did.
Just running and running. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
So what was the idea?
I was just saying that after I watched the video, I was thinking, imagine if like one of the people who people want to be in it, someone like Mr. Beast or iDubbbz or Pewds or any, you could pick anyone. They got together and made the rewind that like people want with all of the people that people want in it. And I think it would be crazy and really cool, wouldn't it? Like, it just makes me think of like when iDubbbz had his Content Cup on, was it his Content Cup? Where there was like Jack's Films, H3, PewDiePie, they were all in it. I think it was the Rice Gum, like in the diss track.
Rice
stuff.
Gum,
yeah. And how everyone loved that.
Boy in a band and it
exactly,
was wonderful.
yeah. So I just imagine what it would be like. Maybe Mr. Beast will do it.
Maybe they could have like you got to vote on, like you could nominate people and then like vote on the person, like the people who get most votes to be in the video. So
imagine if somebody like, say Mr. Beast is like the director of the whole thing. Imagine if he starts a channel called like not YouTube Rewind or like The Real Rewind or something like really cocky like that. And then he puts all his crazy money into hiring the same director who films The Real YouTube Rewind, the same editors, the same VFX guys, the same everybody who makes it look super professional. But he also consults with like, everybody, H3, PewDiePie, iDubbbz, whoever, all these people, Max Mofo, who then they also get to bring on another like 10 YouTubers who they think are like, Grande, people like that who were representative, and they just make this whole like crazy, like that would become the biggest video on YouTube.
Well, yeah, it would be like
ever.
It would be like How to Basics face reveal video, or
right,
yeah, exactly.
But like on a way bigger level.
Yeah. Just imagine that though. Imagine if that was like not even an official rewind, but like an unofficial rewind. People would love it. They would go crazy for it. And I'm sure you could get some sponsors for it. You just have to pick the right companies.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, we could, shout out if anybody who's in such a position is listening to this podcast. Hi, do it. Include us, and we won't sue you for stealing our idea. Yeah, it's a good idea though. I'm like, I want to make it happen, but I'm like, I'm not in a position to do it. But it would be cool.
Yeah, it's like the fantasy rewind that everyone wants.
Yeah, like the fan fiction rewind.
I think rather than having like a big budget or do like old Filthy Frank videos where it's just like, where it's written quite well, but it's made quite bad, but it's funny. I think they should do that. And just feature massive creators in it. I think it'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And do the whole thing in like one take, shot with like somebody handheld carrying a DSLR camera, like a Shane Dawson video.
Yeah.
Like the video starting with Shane Dawson, like, okay, so we're gonna do the YouTube Rewind. So now cameraman, come with me, and it's all just 10-minute one take with like set to music.
Yeah,
that would be an awesome rewind for this year.
Right?
Like him, you're like, come to me. We started off this year with like Tanamogo, and then
like,
just have Shane Dawson edit the entire thing.
Yeah, there'd be like sound effects everywhere, like doom doom doom.
Yeah.
And we can't forget about Uganda Knuckles. But yeah, that was a thing. Oh man, dude, I'd go watch that. I paid full price to see that in the theater. That rewind for sure.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Speaking of not rewind, can I just bring up JonTron real quick?
Go for it.
Dave, have you watched any JonTron?
Yeah, I haven't seen the new video that like came out like yesterday yet though. But I haven't.
No, I haven't seen the. Well, actually, I want to talk about that as well.
The flex tape.
No, another one.
Yeah, so
there's another video that came.
Yeah, he did a new one yesterday as well on a topic that I already wanted to cover. Anyway, though I haven't seen his video yet.
Yeah. But I've seen the flex tape video.
But yeah, dude, that is like Okay, so just to catch people up to speed, John Tron, big YouTuber, made a video a year ago where he just made a kind of comedic review of the TV commercial for Flix Tape, which is a kind of brand of tape.
Yeah.
Kind of like used to like patch stuff up.
Yeah.
And
like duct tape, but see-through.
Yeah.
But stronger.
And like super strong. And his video went like super viral, like 40 million views or something, which in turn made Flex Tape viral. And then he didn't post any more videos for a year. And then 2 weeks ago, he posted his new video, Flex Tape 2, the flexing, which was just, he brought in the actual dude from the Flex Tape commercials, and they shot this crazy, like, CGI green screen. Like, oh my god.
It's crazy. I love the bit where this become a meme where it's like, I'll buy your entire stock or whatever it is. And it's edited on
I'll buy your entire stock!
I think that video is really good. It's really clever, like, because it appeals to like his audience, but also there's moments in there that you just know are going to be memes, are going to be used for references and stuff. It's really, really, really well done. Really clever stuff.
But yeah, as you mentioned though, he made a new video yesterday about the Soulja Boy games console. Now, Maya, have you heard about this? Dave, have you heard about this?
So I watched a video about this ages ago, and I can't remember who. It was like on a random commentary channel. So I do know roughly a little bit about it, but you probably know more than me, so you should explain.
Yeah. This is just the weirdest kind of scandal, I don't know, that's been happening. This all happened over the past 2 weeks or so. Sorry, I got a burp. Okay, sorry about that. Woohoo! So basically what happened, so there's a website called AliExpress.com where you can order cheap computer parts from like
you can order
Asia.
anything.
Yeah, you can order
It's
basically
like
anything.
eBay, but in China.
Yeah, and like really weird. But it's good. And on AliExpress and on these other websites like eBay and Wish, there's a market of bootleg video games consoles being sold every single day, which are like made to look like real consoles but aren't, and they come pre-installed with 800 games. They're basically emulator boxes. And they cost like, I don't know, $50, and they kind of suck and are super illegal. And Soulja Boy, famous rapper, had a huge hit a couple of years ago. I don't even remember the song, but he's a household name-ish. He bought a bunch of these illegal game console ripoffs and rebranded them as the Soulja game console and started selling them on his website, but like marked up to like $400 per console. And
what? Did he put in new games in them, or?
It's the exact same thing from AliExpress with 400 pre-installed retro games from and the description says this thing can play your PS1 games, Super Nintendo, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation Vita, PS3, and it's all lies, and it's super illegal.
Didn't he do the same with like knockoff phones as well? And
I don't know, maybe, probably, allegedly.
I think he did. I'm sure I watched a video about it, but I can't remember exactly.
So. Yeah.
But yeah.
So he announced that like, I'm releasing the Soulja Games console, and it's available, by the way. You can buy it right now, I think. You could yesterday. And and it's like, oh my god, it's such a ripoff. And the best part is that he tweeted a screenshot of his PayPal account where he had like $100,000 and like, I just made $100,000 in a day. Thanks everybody who supports the games console. As a thank you, I'm happy to announce that we are now partnering with Ubisoft.
What?
Which isn't true at all. Like nobody from Ubisoft have like said anything about this, and all these comments are like, what are you doing? What are you lying? Are you having some sort of midlife crisis? What's happening? It's so weird, and he's making so much money from this, and like none of it is legal, and like he's selling like emulated Nintendo games on this Soulja game console from AliExpress. It's a weird thing, and the fact that it's Soulja Boy doing it, like a relatively well-established, somewhat well-respected, real quote-unquote musician. It's so weird.
It's such a weird
the
combination.
whole thing is so weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. I need to watch Shanton's video about it, because that's what his new video is about, isn't it?
It is. I started it, and I skimmed through it, and I think what it is Jontron actually bought the console, and he's reviewing it in the video.
Oh, cool.
So
I have to watch that.
So like, mad props to him for getting it so quick, because like this happened like last week, and he already got it. So
That's
yeah,
that's so crazy, dude.
it's insane. I'm just wondering how long it's gonna take until he gets like so sued or like put in jail.
Yeah, well,
Because like this is no small felony.
we know what
Can't they
Indigo's
sue?
getting Maya for
Oh
Christmas.
yeah. Oh yeah. You might want your Soulja Games console for Christmas.
Yeah, you know it.
You can stream
It's
it.
only thing for Christmas.
I say this though. If Maya, so not to put any pressure, but if you were to buy me a Soulja Games console, I would stream it for one night.
What would I get out of that? If you
Entertain?
give me the money, I can buy it. Not if it's like $500.
No.
Yeah, just go onto
Sorry,
that
mate.
Chinese
And
website
just
and
the
buy
shipping
the original.
from USA.
Yeah, you can buy the exact same console with the same user interface
I'll
and
just,
everything for like
write Soulja.
Yeah,
for like
get a
a
Sharpie and just put it on.
marker. Yeah, like Soulja console. And it's just not even called something cool. It's like Soulja Game Console. It's the official name of it. But it doesn't have any logo on it. It's just, it says it in the description, but the logo is still the same as with a regular one from AliExpress, like Fuse or whatever it says. So
weird.
I don't know, man. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Good times.
Speaking of Christmas, Dave.
Or speaking of
What's that?
suing people.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You're taking a
Oh,
whole
the-
different direction.
Sorry, but I was just thinking about all the people that are suing Fortnite.
Oh.
You heard that the
Yeah.
backpack
Oh,
kid are
right.
suing
Yeah,
them for
Carlton's
the floss.
doing it, and the Backpack Kid's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't.
How can he? Isn't he like 6?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I don't think that'll hold
No,
up
he's
in
getting
court
older.
because there's a video of him a couple months ago in like an interview with like TMZ or whatever, saying that they ask him about
Yeah.
it, and he's just like, oh, I'm just really happy this is in the game. So I think,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
as soon as they go to court and they see that video, you know. But
And then his like older uncle told him, you can get a lot of money out of that.
yeah, he probably. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if they'll just pay him off or if they'll. It's weird because like
Yeah.
See, that's
Or-
what I think.
Do they credit him in Fortnite like somewhere?
I don't think so.
I think the description. I think the description of the dance in the game is like some kind of reference to him, like a dance often used by kids wearing orange clothes, haha, or
Yeah.
something like that.
But it's
Wow.
it's like it's a thin ice to walk on because if you start copyrighting dance moves, then
Yeah.
anyone who's done that dance move in any video anywhere can then be claimed. That's what will happen. Like if this goes through and it becomes
Yeah.
litigated,
Yeah, once they set a precedent for it, it's
Yeah.
like the world's over.
So it'll be.
Wow, you smell like onion so bad.
Sorry, what?
Don't get closer.
What? What? I didn't hear.
And you just took a huge bite of onion, raw onion,
Oh.
in the salad.
I did.
I just get these like clouds of onion. Oh no, please don't do that.
Sorry about that.
And I must not be nose, so I can't smell much, but I can. But
Oh,
I
it's
still
gotta be
feel the
really bad
onion,
then.
So it's gotta be really bad.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Eat something else quickly. Bite
alright.
something else.
But it was really good onion though, so
It was. Maybe
I'll take
have
that
some.
in my defense.
So what do you
Um,
think about them suing the Epic Games?
I mean, it's weird. I feel like the Carlton thing. I can see, like, you've seen former celebrities do stuff like this before, I guess, and but then seeing the backpack kid doing it,
Yeah.
it's weird. Like you said, Maya, probably he had some kind of relative who saw the article about Carlton suing Fortnite.
Yeah, or
And
the
we could
opportunity.
do that. We could get some
Yeah,
press.
it was like his manager or
not that
whatever.
we have anything to do with the press. Like we don't run any YouTube channels, to my knowledge. But yeah. I mean, more power to him.
Probably
if
what he
brings
what he
them-
wants is because I think it's like that they never paid them or never asked them or whatever. So I think
Yeah.
they just and I guess on Fortnite
Want some recognition.
you do actually pay for the dance, don't you? Like you're actually buying the dance, really.
Do you?
If you're
Oh, maybe he could get some revenue.
I mean, maybe.
yeah, so maybe
like some,
maybe that's why it's different, But starting like what if
I see.
what are you gonna do? Copyrighting running next? You know what I mean? Head bobbing.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, I guess it's really weird. Like, there's been so many. Like, just think about World of Warcraft. with all like every single class or every single race in that game has their own dance, and every dance is a meme, like from like a popular dance.
Yeah.
Like, are they also now gonna retroactively come back and sue Blizzard?
God.
You know, it's, as you said, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Once you start doing it, like, you gotta keep doing it
Yeah.
because now it's a legal clause. You know.
Yeah. It's a scary future. Everything will be.
Yeah.
You won't be able to post anything without getting sued.
Well, you know, as soon as Article 13 comes into place, you know, it's
Have
doesn't
you
matter
guys
anyway.
like ever heard scarily? Like, it feels like it's not. I haven't heard anything about. Maybe it's because I've been sleeping the last 2 weeks, but I haven't heard anything about it. It feels like it's.
I think it's the.
I'm scared it's gonna come up and hit us. and
Yeah,
then
I think it's
too
like
late.
around March time that something will be implemented, because they haven't actually finalized or they haven't finalized it yet. Because
Oh, the description.
Yeah.
it's like the wording is what they want to change. So I don't think it's until like March that we'll know anything else. But YouTube are running ads on it on YouTube videos. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
No, I use YouTube Premium, so I don't get any ads.
There's
I think I saw one.
There's quite a lot of them that they run. It's just like nothing. Just people searching for stuff, and you don't like nothing comes up, and they're like, "This might happen, whatever." Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, it's an interesting future to say the least.
Yeah, but on a more cheerful
so,
topic,
you know,
what are you guys doing for Christmas?
Christmas.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
we are gonna exchange presents in a stream, and we bought so much gifts. For,
Yeah, we're gonna
for
have
each
a
other,
big
like
Christmas
derpy stuff.
stream, I guess. Christmas party,
Yeah.
Christmas dinner, and presents opening on a stream.
Oh, wicked!
We haven't decided on a date though, because Christmas Eve and the next 4 days from that, we're gonna be meeting all our relatives all over the town.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like 4 days
My
of
mom,
Christmas
your
dinners.
Mom, my mom.
Yeah,
my
your
dad,
grandma, my,
your-
you know, yeah.
Yeah.
So we might do it this Sunday, but we'll see.
Yeah, the day before, because we won't be home for.
I mean, all
Like
of next
otherwise,
week.
it will be like the 28th, but that's.
I
quite
can't
far
wait that long.
away.
So
I want to open my presents.
so-
We have this huge pile.
technically, we have 2 piles. We
Two
bought. The plan is to buy 10 gifts each to each other to open in the stream, and we got some nice looking piles here. Some of the stuff I've got in my is pretty cool. Some of it is kind of memey, but it's all pretty fun.
Well, the same to you.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. I am so like Maya have been giving me such weird clues about all the stuff you got. Like one of the boxes you bought
I'm so
maybe
clever.
got for me is like wrapped in old Japanese homework essays, handwritten. And you're
By
like,
me?
this particular essay is related to the gift. Can you figure it out? I'm like, no.
I've left so many clues in the wrappings of the gifts, and I can't wait for you.
Oh my god. You gotta like talk about it afterwards, like
Yeah.
why? Yeah, like
Of course.
explain it to the viewers.
You're gonna understand it.
All
also.
right, I'm stoked.
Yeah. So we're doing that, and I think, and then we're just like having Christmas with our parents. Since last year we were in Japan.
Oh,
We
Yes.
spent Christmas in Tokyo, which was really fun. But we didn't see like our moms and dads.
Yeah. So we're gonna be
So,
doing a proper, like on Christmas Eve, we're gonna be meeting with your parents,
my mother, and
having some dinner.
her
Then
dude.
the next day we're going over to my mother and her dude's place, having more dinner.
Yeah.
Then the next day we're going back to your mother.
Yeah, and
But
to
now with
celebrate
your
my
sister.
sister and her respective,
Yeah, I don't think you say that in English.
her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then
And
the next day we're
is with
going
my
to your
father's
dad.
family. Yeah, and grandmother.
Yeah,
That side of the.
yeah.
You know, we're both divorced kids, so.
Yeah, me too.
We all like.
Yeah. So
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
happy
that's
happy
nice. So
Christmas.
it's
Yeah,
like
and Rose,
we have to-
yeah.
we have to celebrate like 4 times, and Rose too.
Yeah,
Then,
yeah.
then you have the same thing
Yeah.
as us.
yeah.
So it's like 4. You know, my mom, my dad. It's 2. Your mom,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
And.
Well, it's
just
also it's my
crazy.
birthday on Christmas Day as well. So
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. What do you have any special Christmas present or slash birthday
Plans?
present wishes
Yeah.
so far?
no, not really. I'm getting a Switch off my dad for Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
yeah, I'm excited about
Sweet,
that. So when I got that, we can play some games together. Woohoo!
Yeah.
dude! I'm so stoked.
I can't wait.
sure.
Yeah, I can't
So
wait.
what's your Christmas gonna look like?
So
Aside from just playing the Switch all the time.
We'll be with my mum Christmas morning, then going to Rose's Christmas evening, and then the day after see my going to my grandparents, and then the day after that going to my dad's, I think, and then I don't know after that. Yeah.
Oh, so you're also doing the whole tour kind of thing.
Yeah. It's just kind of like everyone's running around doing crazy things, eating loads of food.
Yeah.
Chocolate. So, but it's good.
Yeah.
It should be fun, I think.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, have you decided on what games you're getting for the Switch so far?
So I think I'm gonna get Mario Kart so we can play it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm gonna get
Good start.
I'm gonna get
Good start.
Smash because I went to this place
nice.
in Cardiff in a town near me, and it's like it's like a shop. Well, it's not a shop, but you pay £6 and you just go in and play games all day. It's like and I went in and I played Smash.
Like a hangout.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So and after playing it, I want to get it.
Cool. Who's your character? Who do you play as?
I don't know. I was actually playing Brawl, and then I only had a little go on the new one.
Oh.
So
All right.
I don't know all the characters in the new one yet. So you'll have to ask.
All right,
You have to
fair
ask me that after
That's
I
all
played it.
To be fair, I haven't played Smash at all since Melee. I played Smash Wii U like once at a party.
Yeah, I've only played Brawl like properly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. It's really fun.
I remember I used to hang out back when Brawl came out around 2008. I used to hang out in like these super competitive fighting kind of circles with like those kind of gamers. Even though I wasn't a professional fighting game player at all, I'm really bad at those kind of games. But I remember everybody being so...
I even beat you like all the time when we play fighting games.
You do. But I remember everybody being so mad when Brawl came out. Like they broke the game. They removed some kind of dashing feature that everybody was like, or they changed it somehow, and everybody was like, "This game sucks." And now everybody looks back at the game like super fondly, like, "Oh man, that was so good."
We played Brawl a few days ago.
Brawl? No.
Brawl.
What?
Brawl. No.
Oh, Brawl Out.
Brawl Out.
Oh well, that's a very different game.
What's Brawl Out?
Not Super Smash. So Brawl Out is it is a Smash kind of game. It's the same kind of 4 players, and if you jump off the ledge, you die kind of fighting game.
Okay.
But it's 2D. It looks like a Flash online game kind of.
Oh, cool.
But it's on the Switch, and it's totally free
wicked.
if you got a Switch. So we've been playing that because we haven't bothered paying for Smash yet. It's not as good as Smash, but it's pretty fun, especially for being free. It's pretty good.
Yeah. You know what? I've had like since Smash got released, like you see the logo like here and there, people are tweeting about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I've got this like spin on my brain, so every time I see it, I just hear your song about Waluigi. Waluigi needs to smash.
Waluigi
needs to smash.
Yeah,
I just keep
I
hearing that.
actually listened to that a couple days ago again. I don't know why, but I was like, yeah, it's a good song. Is that an original melody and everything?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You think so? Well, but it's not a deliberate parody
I don't
song
think
or
it's
anything.
deliberate. I'd have to watch it. I can't actually remember what it sounds like. But yeah, no, I think it is. I think it is.
Waluigi.
I should say
Like that's a very good melody. Like I'd say reuse that melody for a real song at some point. It's good.
Yeah, I think it was
really
one of
good.
those things where the melodies came to my head with that line in it. So that's just
Yeah.
because that's most of the song, isn't it? I don't think there's much more to
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's a great
yeah.
chorus hook for like a kind of mellow rock song.
Thanks. That's,
But it really gets to your brain. Like, every time I say Smash, it's like background, elevator music. It's there.
I think
in the
there's like an
background.
ability
Hey,
for one of the
Smash,
characters or
Waluigi.
something where you can like spawn an object that attacks, and apparently Waluigi, you can do that with Waluigi. So there's loads of videos of people just like spawning hundreds of Waluigis into the game. So,
Oh my
so
God.
what is there any other games you think I should get? I'm probably going to get Zelda and Mario Odyssey as well.
Zelda's
Get
really good.
Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
I mean, Pokemon is good.
yeah.
I'd say get the Crash trilogy, even if you've already played it on the PS4. It is because I got it on the PS4 at first, and I beat most of them. But once I got it on the Switch, it like became my go-to. Like I'm on the bus for 10 minutes, I can play a couple levels.
Yeah.
So it's
It
great
works
for that
very
purpose.
well as handheld.
Oh yeah, definitely. I played it way more. I basically only played it handheld. I haven't really docked it to my TV.
What about games? That
I
we can
recommend
play
getting
together.
other online games. I mean, Fortnite.
Minecraft.
Minecraft is good.
We
Minecraft.
said, yeah.
It's really fun. Please do that.
Yeah, we will.
I've been.
Yeah,
Yes!
we just got it for the Switch as well, and like I've started building stuff.
Yeah.
It is good.
It's good. I've been playing so much.
Yeah, you
this
have.
last week. It's like because I've been sitting in the sofa and then I've been falling asleep and then I've been waking up and like I can't.
Yeah.
But it's like I had enough energy to like hold my head against the couch and play some Minecraft.
One game that would be really, really cool that neither me or Maya have so far, but if all three of us were to get Monster Hunter for the Switch.
Monster Hunter.
Is that on the Switch?
And then it is. It's not the same one as on the PS4. It's an older one that they like remastered for the Switch.
Or you could get Dragon Quest Builders.
Yeah, you could. Are you aware of Dragon Quest Builders?
No, I don't know what
It's
that
so
is.
good.
Okay, so Dragon Quest is a like long-running JRPG, Final Fantasy kind of thing, and Dragon Quest Builders is a spin-off game that is a straight-up Minecraft ripoff. But it's all from a third-person point of view, and it actually has a storyline and real quests and NPCs and stuff like that. So it's like if Minecraft was a Final Fantasy type of RPG, and it's pretty cool, even though it is very shameless. But the thing is that Dragon Quest Builders 2 is coming out, and it will have co-op play for the story, so we can all build towns while we defeat the evil whoever bad guy the game has. So that could be cool. But Monster Hunter is already available, and like something that could be cool would be if like I would be streaming it while I go on a raid or something, and YouTube would be in the party of a voice chat. That would be a great stream.
That'd be cool, yeah. Because my friend
really
played
fun.
Monster Hunter on PS4, and he was like playing it with a load of people, and like you could like you progress together, and like so I think it's a good game to play with other people in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now, to be super clear, the one on the PS4 is
different
way better than the one on the one on the Switch is a 3DS port of an old 3DS game. But again, it's still really good.
Yeah, it'll still be fun.
So I'd be totally down if you guys are.
Yeah,
for sure. That's probably one of the best co-op things on the Switch.
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah,
gonna be fun.
and like, yeah, I'd love to play some kind of MMO RPG maybe, but I don't know if there are many MMOs on the Switch, if any at all.
What about you guys? Is there anything you're looking forward to getting or hoping to get for Christmas?
What about you, Maya?
One of the
Maya's
gifts.
giving me a very crazy face.
What are the gifts in the pile with my Christmas presents? It's kind of shaped like a Switch game.
Is it now?
Is it on the go?
I mean, I don't know. You'll tell me when you open it. You know.
I want to open it now.
You can open it now. I'm sorry.
There might be some, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. I have no idea what Maya's been getting, but so I when it comes to presents for me, neither Christmas or birthday, and no matter who I'm getting them from, I don't really tend to wish for specific stuff. So I try to keep my hopes low. I'm more like I enjoy the element of surprise and opening something and being like, whoa! But like when I tell people specifics, like I want this and this, it just feels like I'm kind of giving them a shopping list, and it kind of takes away the magic for me.
Yeah.
But I think also if people are gonna get you presents, they want a list sometimes, don't they?
They do.
Are busy,
And
like if it's like my mom.
And I've learned the hard way that people won't take no for an answer.
If you don't know someone very well, and they're like, yeah, surprise me, then I'm like, no, please tell me like what kind of gifts, in which direction, and you're like, no, I'm not saying anything. I would be kind of pissed at that person. He's like.
But in that case, I'm like,
well,
don't.
Hard for me. I need to like.
But in that case, I'm like, well, if it's a problem, don't get me anything. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
If you want to get something, but you don't want to, you don't have time.
But if you want to buy me
something
but you'll get pissed when I don't want to tell you what to buy me when you say you want to buy me something, then I'm just don't buy me anything. Yeah. I'm like, well, don't buy me anything if it's gonna be an issue,
But they want to do something for you, like.
But if they're gonna be mad about it, then I'm like, well, you don't have to get me anything.
They're not gonna be mad, but you get my point.
Like, hey, I want to get you something. I'm like, cool.
Like, but yeah, it was like.
So what do you want? I don't know. Just tell me what you want.
No, my mother asked me. She was like, yeah, what can I get for Indigo?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna ask you. And you were like, tell her I like surprises. And so I was like, yeah, I do. Mom, he likes surprises. She's like, yeah, but what? I can't, like, what am I gonna get?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. In this particular case, your mom travels all over the world all the time, and she always brings home gifts for me as well. And every time she's like, oh, Engo, I got something for you too. And it's been like, I've been super thrilled every time she's given me something. And it's not, like, it's been like, here's a weird makeup brush I found in fucking China or something. And I'm like, dude, that is awesome. But like, if I'm like, yeah, could you get me another makeup brush like that? I'm like,
no, but I was just asking for like general directions. Like, do you want makeup is a broad spectrum, or like, do you want something, food, snack, buy some kind of alcohol,
food.
buy
I like
something.
alcohol.
Yeah,
I like makeup too.
You know, just don't make it so hard for her.
She's the one making it hard for herself.
I know. Yeah,
I'm the easiest person to get
you get
something
my
for.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
get
because
my-
I have the
yeah.
same problem. I think I'm quite. It depends on the person, because some people are easy to buy for. They let people know what they like. They're easily pleased with certain things. But some people are difficult to please, and then you don't know what they're into. So if you want to get them a present, or even if they expect something, you kind of want them to tell you, because otherwise they'll be disappointed, and then it's But yeah, it's more
disappointed
complicated
in yourself, and it was just be more comfortable for everybody if you just
So what are you
get
eating
some kind of cherry.
on Christmas Day?
On Christmas Day? Wait, Christmas
What
Day?
we're eating?
For lunch, yeah.
We're eating lobsters.
Cool.
Well, that's for Christmas Eve, technically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Christmas
hang
Eve
on.
at
Yeah,
your mom.
isn't it different?
Huh?
Don't you? Wait a minute. When do you open your presents?
Oh, right.
So Christmas Eve is the day you do everything in Sweden.
Oh yeah,
The 24th.
That's different.
You get together with the family, you eat the food, you open the presents. It's all on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day and
24.
onwards, you just get drunk.
yeah, because it's different here.
Yeah. So how is it in Wales?
It's just Christmas Day, so Christmas Eve, everyone is kind of still working, and then on Christmas Day, that's when everyone opens their presents and has food, and
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Sweden
that's
is like
quite
the only
different.
country where Christmas Eve is the one day and all the other days are just alcohol days, basically.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Like,
So what are you
Chicken
eating Christmas
all
Eve?
day,
Lobster? Do you say
just
lobster? That sounds great.
yeah.
Christmas Eve,
I just
we're
got to know
we're
that.
having lobster at your
Yeah,
mom's
we-
place.
Yeah, so my mother, and she's together with a French chef.
Oh,
He's
so they-
insanely
Wow.
they
He owns
also-
he owns a
They
French
make
restaurant
this
here
crazy
in
things.
Stockholm.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be great then, isn't it? That's amazing.
It is.
Yes. I'm very excited for that dinner.
Dude, he brought us like 4 kilos of crabs for your
Yeah,
birthday.
king
Whoa,
King crab.
That's awesome.
Which is like expensive crab.
It's fucking so crab.
It was
It
really
was
good.
so
So you could
good.
basically have like a big chunk of crab meat for
Yeah.
like dinner. It was so good. Then Christmas Day, we're going to my mom, and we're gonna have the Christmas Eve dinner on Christmas Day with traditional Swedish Christmas food. So it's gonna be the whole thing: the
Which is-
Christmas ham, the potatoes,
meatballs.
the meatballs, the
Meatballs?
small sausages. Yeah.
That's so
So you
Swedish.
just always eat meatballs on Christmas.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure.
That's the
That's
tradition.
so funny.
Yeah.
It's not Christmas without meatballs.
No. Oh God, no. That's like the quintessential.
Like, I hate to be that stereotype, but it really isn't.
That is so funny.
I'm like, I didn't even consider that other people might not do it
But
for
yeah,
Christmas because
no,
it's
you're
so
right.
it's so quintessential as a Swede.
It's like
yeah.
having like tea in Britain, because
Britain-
Yeah.
whenever Americans
Wait,
come,
David.
yeah, go on,
Oh, yeah?
going.
Oh, no, it's okay.
I was gonna say, whenever Americans come to the UK and everyone's offering them tea, they're like, "Oh, it's a thing. It's not just like a stereotype." It's like, no, everyone drinks
Oh, yeah.
tea, yeah, all the time. Sorry, go on again.
No, I was going to ask you an important question.
Go for it.
Do you eat haggis?
haggis.
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 Wrong country, man.
I've-
I think it's Scotland.
I've not had it. It's like people do have it, but it's not like super common.
Really?
Yeah.
But it happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
Also-
Is it related to Christmas at all? No.
Maybe for some people, not like it's not like a thing where I am really. But have you heard of black pudding?
I had that for lunch yesterday. I'm not even kidding.
Is that a thing for you guys?
There-
You-
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
pig's blood.
There's
It's
some
like-
left in our fridge. I was.
It's just like pig's blood, right?
Yeah, I
Very
had it for
common.
lunch yesterday.
It's like cheap, nutritious food.
Yeah, but it's really
In
good, and it's
Sweden.
like it's super common. Like you get it at the school canteen, like a few times a year when you're in like preschool and like middle
once
school.
a month at least.
Yeah. So it's popular. It's one of the dishes that kids eat and families eat.
Yeah, because Americans think it's weird. Well, they can't. They think it's like.
Yeah, no, it is disgusting, like objectively, but it's so good.
Yeah,
How
is.
do you
taste
eat it?
amazing.
In Sweden, we eat it with like lingonberry jam and bacon sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you eat?
So how does it come? Is it like a? What does it look like?
It looks like a sausage.
Yeah, it's the same
almost,
here.
And then you cut it up.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Like-
Yeah, it comes in like a half moon shaped kind of thing.
Yeah, just like a chunk, and you cut it up into thin slices, and then you
Yeah.
You fry them.
them.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
they
it's the
look
same.
like sandwiches kind of when they're fried.
Yeah, it's the same. And here it like comes in a sausage, and you just like cut it into slices and then fry it. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
tends to most like if you have like a cooked breakfast, you'll tend to get that with
Mhm.
it as well.
Oh,
Mm.
you eat it for breakfast?
Yeah.
I remember I had it for breakfast when I stayed at some hostel in England a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What about
Mm.
what do
Yeah.
you have for breakfast on Christmas Eve? Do you have like anything special, or do you just kind of save up to?
Typically, like rice,
Pepper cookies.
porridge, pepper cookies. That's gingerbreads in a very poorly translated way.
Ah, that's
Pepper
adorable.
Because that's a Swedish name,
Uh,
basically pepparkaka.
Oh,
Pepper cookies, Maya. Is that the name? Pepper cookies.
Pepper cookies.
Gingerbread.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Gingerbread.
Maya,
we
you
eat
should have an ASMR
gingerbread.
channel. You've got an adorable voice.
You think so?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This,
And Andy goes, no, he's giving me the mic.
oh, where's he gone?
No. I don't know. He's just shoving the mic in my mouth right now.
I'll move close to mine, even though you can't hear it, because I'm on a different mic for you, but this is now an ASMR podcast.
So, welcome to the Demonetized podcast.
Hi, Maya.
You, both of you, Engo, because you got like a deep voice, and like Maya's got like an adorable voice. You should have like an ASMR channel. It would be amazing.
It would be kind of fun, actually.
Welcome to the ASMR podcast.
Hosted by yours truly.
And day by day.
I don't think I could do ASMR. My
Hello,
voice is
Dave.
too
How
low.
are you doing
Oh my
today?
god. I think that's quite enough.
We've just reached a whole new demographic, though.
Thank you all for tuning into episode 18 of the ASMR podcast.
We're going to eat pepper cookies.
We got no
Filter. I can't even say it. We got no pop filter.
like the whole audio cuts out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great for Dave to edit that. I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, we're pushing towards an hour. Maybe it's a good time to start rounding off.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else we should bring up before we
Any
go to bed?
questions?
I mean, if we have time, we could bring on one, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, let's do one. We could do one.
Any good ones?
Okay, one quick question. Immortal Mist is going to be the one and only. Who says, what games are you the most excited for coming up in 2019?
Ooh.
Ooh.
What about you, Maya? Let me guess. Dragon Quest Builders 2.
Yes. No. Actually, I'm more excited about the new Pokemon game coming out next year.
Yeah, dude. Actually, me too.
What new Pokemon
Super
games
excited.
coming out?
It's not really been announced yet.
It's been announced, just it hasn't been revealed properly. But it's gonna be the next main Pokemon game with the next batch of new Pokemon and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wait.
So
I'm
I'm
still
really
for that.
excited.
Surely, Enigo, yours has to be Crash Team Racing.
Oh,
dude.
of course.
Yes. My most anticipated game is a remake of a 20-year-old game, and I'm proud of it. Yeah. What about you, Dave?
I don't really know.
Fortnite
I
2?
don't know what games are coming out, so
Fortnite 2. What?
I've still got a load of games that are out that I need to play. So
Oh yeah, same here. I have so many games because since I also got my Switch kind of late,
Yeah.
just a few weeks ago.
Mm.
There's so many games I have. I have basically only played like Pokemon and
Yeah.
Minecraft.
because I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to playing like
So I
Mario
wanna play, like-
and Zelda.
Yeah, Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
I'm so much looking forward to
That is a great one.
yeah, and
sure.
Zelda
Mm.
also.
Same, me too.
So yeah,
I mean, those two, and like if you get those two games and Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle,
yeah, it's so
like,
good.
across all
So
three, I
good.
like put 300 hours or more
Yeah.
in all those three in total.
I am excited
Like,
about Minecraft
yeah.
too.
Yeah, it is really funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm stoked.
wait, did you say Minecraft too?
Yeah.
Sorry for being slow.
I thought you did.
I just
I
heard
thought you were
myself
just
like,
going
oh,
along with the
wait.
joke. So I was like, oh, nice. We'll make everyone think
I
this
was
is
like,
real.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah, Minecraft 2 finally notch 2 confirmed.
I thought you meant like me too. I'm also excited.
I
about
too
Minecraft.
am excited about Minecraft. Okay, fair enough. Aside from Crash Team Racing, which is a remake, I gotta say there has been so many weird leaks over the past week about Death Stranding supposedly coming out next year, finally. So if that is true, which I still doubt, that would be my number 2 still after Crash. So yeah, Death Stranding, super hyped for that one.
Cool.
And of course, Fortnite.
What's Death Stranding?
What's
It's
this?
oh god, where do we start? So do you know who Hideo Kojima is?
Maybe.
Oh, dude. Okay. Oh boy. Wow. This is another episode. Let's talk about that
Okay,
next week.
I've heard of. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll send you a cool little video
Awesome.
after the
Yeah,
show.
Cool. All right, take us home, Indigo.
All right. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for listening. Forgot to mention, but we're on iTunes, so please head over there, give us 5 stars, and leave us a review. We'd appreciate that. Sorry, gotta swallow some food. Yeah, we're off. Maya, the illustrious, where can people see more of your illustrosity if they want to see more of you and hear?
You can find me at Maya Fennec over at Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Maya. And Dave from the Western Shores of France this week. Man, you keep moving. Where can people see more of your creative genius, according to Jack's Films?
Day by Dave on YouTube, and then at Dave Delirious on Twitter and Instagram. Woohoo!
Sweet. Cool.
Indigo.
And I'm, of course, Indigo. I'm Indigo on YouTube, Indigo Skyborn on all other platforms. And yeah, thank you for joining us.
Good
Merry
night. Goodbye.
Christmas.
Bye bye. Sleep tight.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!